From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Okay, we've had a few clouds around. We even had some rain for if you're in the Bartlesville area. Now, if you're north of Bartlesville, it's not like, hey, you said Bartlesville area didn't rain. But this was this morning. So around 9, 10 o'clock, we had some scattered showers. And they just kind of hung out there. Lightning, thunder, gusty winds. They basically collapsed and fell apart during the course of the about 2 o'clock, 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And then we didn't have a whole lot happen after that, but we did have some nice amounts of rain. So there was some good news. And for a few folks, again, it's spotty. Summer is usually always spotty. Thunderstorms are very isolated. They tend to be that way unless you get a good line of storms, and that hasn't happened for a while. But there was up to over 2 inches of rain on the south side and east sides of Bartlesville. Also a nice amount just across the county line into western Nowata County, west of Delaware. Had some showers all the way to Oshaleta, and then also another nice little shower southeast of Barnsdall and northwest of Avant. So at least there was that, and so that was good. Overall, though, showers and thunderstorms have been somewhat limited. We've had a few pop up across portions just to the west of Tulsa. We've had some severe weather and even a flood warning in effect right around the Springfield, Missouri area. Had showers and storms down the east and south and southwest, and it's like, where is our rain? Because a lot of folks would still like to see some additional rain. Well, the showers that moved through the west side of town just kind of developed just southwest of Sand Springs, kind of blew up, and then they just drifted to the south, and they've just fallen apart, and they're kind of drifting further. But the rain and thunderstorms that are up across areas out to the northwest or northeast of us, especially in southwest Missouri, have a chance of getting maybe moving back to the southwest, because most of these are going southwest. The ones out around Stillwater, they're hanging in there. One at Glencoe right now, and then we're not expecting too much, but up to the northeast of us into southwest Missouri, these storms might develop a little bit more back to the west-southwest toward Tulsa. Right now, they're on the east end of Grand Lake, east of Afton. So, again, we're looking for anything that shows rain. Speaking of rain over the last 30 days, obviously, we've had some pretty good rains in that swath, as I've shown you for the last week or so, and then in eastern Oklahoma. But there are spots that have just not had anything good. And also, we have, as we mentioned, burn bans in effect. Tulsa's been added today. And so there's a lot of counties with burn bans, even though we've had some rain around. It's still that time of year when things can go south in a hurry. And so that's not welcome news. Speaking of south, almost all of our southern quarter, at least quarter to almost a third of the southern part of the state with burn bans. And I mean, it's very unusual when you have burn bans down in Idabel in McCurtain County. And there's also a fuels and fire advisory because the potential, if we get strong winds, any winds at all, it's so bone dry in these areas of central and southwestern Oklahoma and parts of our viewing area down into Texas, we could have massive fires. So it's getting a real nerve-wracking for a lot of folks because this is serious stuff going on. And of course, the drought is just excessively bad across Texas and parts of Oklahoma here and into northeastern Oklahoma. Our temperatures, again, responding today to just typical August weather, 90s to around 100. Hot out to the west as well. And then to the east, northeast, much cooler weather, 66 in Chicago. What we're keeping an eye on is what's happening with that big ridge of high pressure. So we have one more shot of showers and storms tomorrow into tomorrow night. Far southern parts of our viewing area on Wednesday. By Thursday, we're drying out, and it's just basically the dome of hot air comes back and just hanging out through the weekend, getting to near the century mark again. Heat index values will be up at 100, 105. But by next Wednesday, notice this. We haven't seen blue on a map for a long time, and so we're going to get the back door of some cooler air coming in. If things work as planned, we're going to be kind of happy because we could get some showers, but mainly we'll knock these temperatures down that we're just getting up to a 100, 105 degree area. And if that cool air comes in, that would be some welcome news. All right, 86 degrees, and it will be humid. We have a chance of scattered showers or thunderstorms tonight at about 30 to 40%. That goes up to near 50% at times in the area as we go through tomorrow. And so this is our hope. But again, they are so scattered. Like I was showing you in Bartlesville, some folks get a lot of rain, and then your neighbor 2 miles away gets absolutely nothing. And we're looking at temperatures in the 90s, gradually getting back up to near the century mark as we head to the weekend and into next week before that front starts to come in and then knocking the temperatures down, hopefully after that. So hopefully it won't be a long-lived event.